Real quick, when you hear this particular sick tone on radio, you know it is time for that your wonderful and favorite breakfast show. That is the global review and issues in the news. And this morning, before we get Baba, Mr. Apaya, and IG in the studio, we'll be getting some headlines. Look at some headlines together while we wait for the analysts to come in to analyze. Yes, sir, we'll be taking it off with the Punch newspaper this morning as we have the bold headline here saying a counter-terrorism campaign. FG moves to fast-track trial of 5,000 insurgents. Yes, a counter-terrorism campaign. FG moves to fast-track trial of 5,000 insurgents. As we have Royal Rumble inside power struggle rocking Oyo Obas Council. Yes, there's a whole lot of brouhaha going right there on the seniority issues as we had the Oni, sitting down while I beg your pardon, the Olubado of Ibadan, came over to say hi and he was sitting down, greeting him, trying to extend his hand. And so people were saying, if not for anything, the Olubado is a senior man, he seniors you, and you should pay him that respect. But, this is a situation that you leave for those who are conversant with, these historical issues right there. All right, we have a DNA test cleared for Davido in paternity dispute, according to his father. Yes, thank God for the paternity DNA test that is, out there right about now. Though it is very, very expensive, as we are having a spike in paternity fraud right about now. Is on the increase. Going around, a whole lot of people coming out, to claim somebody got them pregnant, and at the end of the day, we've seen instances where these particular stories are not being true at the end of the day. But right about now, we have Davido's father coming out to say, his son is not the father of that particular child. And Mr. Apaya, good morning this morning.
Good morning, Billy, and good morning, Billy, and good morning, all the beautiful listeners out there. Thank you very much. Even though I heard you complaining about water,
yes,
you think Nigeria's this government have the capacity or that political will to address the issue of water? If all the outcry from the residents, from citizens, up to now, nothing can be done about water. So you can have, money being shared to people, empowerment, empower few, and just subjecting very large majority to suffering. The empowerment that is going on in the states now, particularly state capital, the 1 million or whatever that is going on. Why don't you channel that money to water board, so we can have water? Yes. Even though they don't like to hear things like this, but that's just it.
Exactly.
That's just how it is.
It is.
So water boards, well, there's nothing I think they can do. If the government or the governor wants water to be reticulated 24 hours, I think he knows what to do.
Yes,
they complained before of the reticulation pipe being vandalized. So is this the vandalization that is still on that we cannot have water? What is the problem?
Exactly. Niger Light needs to know, and even though it is the pipes, I believe it should have been fixed by now.
The only part of it, really, nobody can even talk to you in government. It's the government wants like that, and nobody wants you to talk.
Nobody wants you to
that
talk. Obscurity?
Yes, obscurantism.
Obscurantism.
Yes. When things are going on, nobody should keep quiet.
Yes.
You should
turn a blind eye.
Pretending that all is well.
When all is not well.
All is well. Water.
Ordinary water.
The government from 1999 that will turn for democracy. Every government that comes on board, or every politician that wants to get to power, will promise you water. Water. A state like Niger.
It's
so disgraceful. And the funny part of it is that if project is ongoing, you understand? Well, don't you feel our closeness with Abuja? When you tell them that all is well in Niger State, as the governor of so make that proclamation that all is well in Niger State. By the time all these dignitaries come to your state, and see trucks moving. Obasanjo just came in about 3 days back. You think he's going to be flying all through, ne? You follow the road now, and you definitely see megawatt on the road. And to protect bad image of your government, you still go back to those kind of person to tell them that you are doing well in your state. No, I think it's a blow onto the good image of Niger State.
Exactly, it is, and like I said, in this 21st century, there are some things that are basic amenities that are not things that are meant to be celebrated by people. And again, Mr. Abaya, people needs to understand that at the end of the day, your political leaders are not doing you a favor when they are doing some particular things for you.
It's a favor. Okay, sorry if I must interject. I must hold your breath to just oppose or to buttress this thing we're seeing. I have a clip of a pastor who was actually preaching a sermon, and you will love to hear what this pastor is saying. This our attitude of what do you call it? Our attitude of is this sycophancy? I don't even know what to call it. I have this pastor. If I can have your permission to play, just listen to what this pastor is saying, so that you, the leaders and the led, will in this country will understand what we are doing. If we are doing right, or we are just deceiving ourselves.
All right.
If you argue, I will still tell you the truth that pastors fear to preach. Nigeria is not just suffering because of corrupt leaders. Nigeria is also suffering because citizens have mastered the art of celebrating failure. Yes, I said it. In this country, when somebody fails woefully, we clap for them like they passed WAHEC with distinction. A leader destroys education, we give him an honorary doctorate. Chai! What kind of spiritual backwardness is this? A man ruins his state, we give him chieftaincy title. A politician empties the treasury, we invite him as special guest of honor. A leader destroys education, we give him an honorary doctorate. Chai! What kind of spiritual backwardness is this? Tell me why a nation will develop when failure is rewarded and excellence is punished. Some of you shouting online, we still vote for the same people because they share 2,000 naira and small rice. You eat the rice today, tomorrow the same bad roads will scatter your car. The same leaders you defend will enter convoy and splash muddy water on you while you trek. What kind of suffering do you enjoy like this? And let me talk to the youths. Yes, you mock intellectuals, you insult professionals, you abuse people who speak good English. But you idolize politicians whose grammar is fighting for destiny. You defend leaders who cannot operate email. You clap for people who cannot debate, cannot explain policy, cannot understand economy. Let me ask a simple question. How can a nation rise when its citizens prefer packaging over competence? In Nigeria, a man with ideas is proud. A man with vision is a too known. A man who asks questions is troublesome. But a man who steals money is a honorable. My people, this is madness. We cannot continue like this. A country that celebrates mediocrity will always produce mediocre results. A nation that shouts, leave him, God will judge, every time a thief is caught, will never progress. And let me shock you, some Nigerians don't want change. They want a better oppressor. They don't want good leadership. They want their own thief to enter office. They don't want justice. They want their tribe to win. Is that how nations develop? Is that how Singapore became what it is? Is that how Rwanda became clean? Is that how UAE became paradise? No. Nigeria is not moving forward because we treat leadership like tribal competition instead of national responsibility. Listen closely. Until Nigerians stop calling thieves my brother, until we stop protecting wickedness because of tribe, until we stop celebrating failure and insulting competence, Nigeria will keep rotating in the same circle, inside the same stagnation, eating the same suffering year after year. My people, if the citizens do not change, the leaders will not change. And if the people keep celebrating failure, the nation will remain a failure. Whether you like this sermon or not, it is the truth.
Whether you like the sermon or not, it is the truth.
Yes.
And nothing but the truth.
Yes, pure
Take
one.
it or leave it.
Yes.
If you ask question, you are a nuisance. You are constituting
anti-people
or inflaming the number of inciting people. If you ask question, if you're an intellectual, if you speak truth to power, you'll be called all manner of things.
That's true. That's true. You know, Mr. Abaya, the pastor, he says, this is the kind of messages, this is the kind of sermons that our religious leaders need to be passing in the religious houses. It is not only all about if you don't do this, you are going to a fire. If you don't do this one, you are going to a fire. This is one. No. preach reality to people. Because Mr. Paya, we were taught things that influence decisions. You can't remove religious leaders.
Of course.
You can't remove the religious houses from this.
And if you keep on having the likes of Sheikh Yahya Jinjil, if you have the likes of them, Nigeria will destroy. Nigeria will never see progress. Nigeria will be retrogressing. In fact, Nigeria will go into extinction if you have the likes of Sheikh Jinjil, who will always want to use religion to deceive people.
You know?
Muslim ticket, Muslim ticket. What has the Muslim ticket, done to you? Does that stop the killing of Muslims? Does that stop the not, put food on your table? Does that bring the price of the fuel down?
It doesn't.
Does that come to the suko or address the issue?
No any immediate benefits to the people.
And you keep on saying
the thing is, at the end of the day, Mr. Abaya, the man of God says something very important. Most people want their own thief to enter.
Of course, that's what Apostle Paul said.
He wants nobody wants a good leader. The majority wants their own personality. Somebody that when he gets there, their own opportunity to arrive to be able to get their own hand on the national key. And Baba always emphasize something here. It is not about Mezen Samu. It is about Mezamu Samu. All of us, the whole Al-Ummah, the whole community as a whole. What are we going to get from this thing we are doing? And that should be the question. And people need to understand, Mr. Pai. We always say this thing here. People need to start asking questions. People need to start holding people accountable.
Of course.
Right from your counselors. Right from your counselor in your ward. You need to start asking him, since when you've been in office, 30 days and 90 days in office, 100 days in office, what are your achievements? What have you done for us? Which of our problem have you pushed that is currently on the ground, whether to the chairman of the local government or even to the governor or even to your rep? That is, people need to start holding accountable. Not that, okay, something has happened, then we'll just relax and it has happened. And that is the problem of Nigeria. What about now, Mr. Paya? I was doing that research, I realized, and I went online to observe that thing, to observe the trend. People have gotten to a stage now in Nigeria where anything that happens, we just accept it like that.
Yes, because don't you hear what Apostle Paul said? The people want their own thief to be there, so that by the time you are able to steal, let's say 5, 10, 20, whatever billion, 25 billion, I can come and line you up, be giving you 100,000, 200,000, empowering you. You understand? With state resources.
Yes.
And see, you talk about everybody must queue up into this thing, and that is what Emile Durkheim said in this theory of structural functionalism, that the state, you understand, is a composition of all. The masses, that's the government, the leads. Everybody must come together.
Yeah.
We are all dependent, but we be independent when all these component parts come together to fix. And so that there should be social justice, there should be economic emancipation, there should be political freedom. You understand? There should be social justice in whatever you do. And when all these things are missing, I am telling you, there is no way the society will stabilize. There will be instability in everything you do. There will be, in fact, there's going to be a high level of social and moral decadence in the society, because everybody will want to make it at all costs. And this is the more reason why even today you see a lot of children now are involved in ritualism. You understand? Because they see all these politicians, moving and making a very flamboyant life without recourse to the fact that how did these people come about it? Not knowing that these people are dipping their hands into the state treasury, you understand, to siphon the resources meant for me, you, and everybody. The money that is meant to provide, pipe-borne water for you, to provide a standardized school for you, to provide, health care for you, and infrastructure and all that, those basic amenities that will make life meaningful to you. An individual will divert the money. Unfortunately, instead of you having people to question and ask, no, they will start celebrating it. The next thing, they will give it a lot of titles. You understand? So we are now glorifying corruption, and that is the more reason why these leaders are having impetus to continue to do what they are doing. Look at the country now is more or less tilting towards state of anarchy because we don't build system, we build individuals. You bring your tribal person to come on, your friends and family to go and come and do all manner of things, not having the recourse to the fact that this is power and it is transcendent, and you are there today, tomorrow you will not be there. You will be called to account for all your deeds. You don't know who is going to succeed you, because God have not telling you that, have not told you that you're going to become a leader. You became a leader by work of nature, and you are going to leave that place either by nature or by tenure, and you don't know who is going to what's it called, succeed you. Even if you decide to bring your core culprits to come and be at the position so that you can cover your track, you don't know. Life is dynamic. The dynamics of life, your best friend could be your worst enemy. So all these politicians don't look at all these things, and that is the more reason why they do all manner of things, thinking that they have arrived and nobody could question them. It's unfortunate.
You have not arrived yet, because what kind of arrive have you arrived if you have not touched the life of your people? You said something it's not all about what you've gained your own self, but your people. We are building individuals instead of building systems. And Mr. Pa, in as much as for a country to work, different components have to come together to work together for a common goal. For a common goal, let there be a vision. I always say this to Mr. Pa, many people want to be leader in this country, but give them the power. What to do with the power, they don't even know.
Because they came without preparation. They don't come. They came without preparation. There are leaders who are well prepared. Okay, Billy, if we have to be very fair to ourselves, sometimes we have to go back to our God and beg for forgiveness for some of our leaders, particularly the military leaders in Nigeria. Billy, look at all the military leaders. The person you call dictatorship, Abacha is being called names. Is the worst dictator. As a lot of write-ups about Abacha. But if you have to be fair to you and your God, ask yourself what we have had during Abacha and what we are having now.
No, you can't compare.
Nobody is calling for military intervention. Nobody is inciting anybody. But it has happened. Compare, we are making a comparative analysis with what has happened in the past and what is in the present, so that our future could be determined. So that we can determine, this one you say military intervention in power. What has military done? Most of the gigantic project and some of the structures, standing structures, in all its ramification, politically, administratively, or even structurally, those military put on ground is what we are enjoying today.
Exactly.
So you that fought for democracy, of what benefit? Democracy has become a conquest. If you ask question now, this issue, this policy is more or less, sometimes you will see it is democracy in paper or on paper, but it is more or less a dictatorship in reality. Baba is talking about Tonton Marcos. You understand what happened in Haiti, Latin America, when they have a kind of parliamentary force, a dreaded parliamentary forces that is being used to shut people. You understand? It is a leadership that is beginning to you. It's representation to represent people, but you now turn it. You now recruited Tonton Marcos, a kind of forces to shut everybody down. Nobody can talk. It is unless what appeals to you, that's the world will get to hear. Anybody who revolted, you will now send your dogs at them, and then do what happened. So I think Baba just came in now. Let's give that moment of respect.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning this morning, Baba.
How are you?
We are doing very fine, Baba.
Tashi lafiya.
Alhamdulillah,
How are you?
Love me asking, bro.
Ayin lafiya.
Lafiya, lo.
Gife. Lafiya ni. Sha lafiya lójí.
Me asking, bro.
Sha lafiya lójí. Mo ní karo.
Okay, sha lafiya lẹ́jí.
Kálẹ̀ ta.
Adúpẹ́ dadalaji.
Ka gane.
Dadalaji.
Ka gane.
To.
Ko ya je can ba za karba ba.
To.
Na laku tazakkaruna. Ko ya koma can za a ce go back.
To.
Yes, the line will be difficult to be drawn.
To.
Those who are thinking of breaking away, ƙarya ne wallahi. ba inda za ku
ina
wallahi
auren an riga an dora auren wanga
ba shi da fitable
ba saki
ba saki
ba saki
ka ba ga na saki mace ce ba inda za ni ba ka sake ni
to ai daman watakila tun da za a baka auren baban ya riga ya gama cewa to ka nema an baka amma fa za ta je kabarinta ne
ko ta je kabarinta
a gidanta kai za ka fi
amma ba za su sake juna
wallahi ko an saki juna sai ta ce
ba za mu ce
ka sake ni na saku kuma wallahi ba inda za ni wai wahala tare na ka zo ka ce ka sake ni
wahala
so ba inda za ka
to baba
kuma an riga an gaya maka the benchmark has been set by Jonathan. You lose election, you surrender. Nothing. There's no nothing. Otherwise, Trump is going to come and pick you and go with you. Yes, he was in Davos.
Yes.
Did you hear him? Let's listen to what Trump said. Waiting.
No, you were saying
waiting.
Because there's already talks that he has already the issue of invading Greenland has already.
He said he's not invading.
He's not invading.
And he looked so sober.
Agreements. So I'm thinking about the pressure deal.
He was looking sober. Because when he was in number one, God is not a human being. He took off from Andrews Air Force Base. Yes. Halfway, the plane developed fault. He has to turn back to Washington. And then take another smaller plane after being on air for 1 hour plus. And that Trump transportation, Trump is going with about 2 aircraft, 2 big aircraft, 2 giant 747. You want to know which one he's in. Then these aircraft are protected by F-35 jets, about 4. Do you know F-35 jets? They can land and take off without runway.
Yes.
2 here, 2 here, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. Then there is a refueling tanker, giant tanker behind them that is refueling those jets. Halfway, they told him, say, Oga, this aircraft don't develop fault. Makara Asama. We are going to go back. We are returning back to land. They say, okay. They returned back to Andrews Air Force Base and then took another aircraft. And then normally there is going to be the press corps, the routines of staff, officers, and everything. So they have to break into 2. They now took another 2 aircraft, break into 2, and start journey afresh. That one has bring his rascality down. The presidential jet developed for
Air Force One.
Mid-air. And then the best thing to do in the Atlantico, you don't understand. 40,000 feet
above the sea level.
Above the sea level. And then the thing say, go. The only thing is to manage it back and land. And you cannot jump from this plane to enter the second one. That one has really
dampen his spirit. His spirit of rascality.
Was it rascality?
Yes, it is now. If not rascality.
But the way this thing is going, it seems that Trump is just trying to create a war where there is no war.
It's not a war. You have to understand the psychology of America. America is in terrible shape. Dollar is suffering. America is heavily indebted. Nobody buys America.
Yes.
Nobody is buying American products.
Yes.
The world has moved ahead.
And Europe is now inviting China to come in.
And China has been in Europe for a long time.
See, Billy, let me tell you one thing. God is the greatest. Don't ever pray for a situation where a leader who has opportunity and is misbehaving, doing anyhow.
Yes.
Everybody is scared of, nobody can talk. If God decides to turn back on that leader.
And a lot of people talked against him yesterday.
If God decides to turn back,
yes.
the level of disgrace you see, you can't even imagine it.
With French President Macron being one of the leading voices yesterday.
How can you bring all the world powers in one place and, take a side and say you are now looking down on all of them.
And the funny thing is, Greenland is a member of NATO.
Yes.
And you now you want to, and you know, any attack on Greenland is an attack on the
Denmark.
whole of NATO, not even Denmark, on the whole of NATO. Any attack on Greenland is an attack on the whole of NATO. And you now you want to attack that place. That is now you're attacking. You are not drawing a battlefield, a battle line.
No, he said he's not attacking them again now. He says it's not attacking. That's what he said.
He had to swallow back his.
He said, you have
that's what he's looking for.
You know,
he says he's not attacking them again. Who asked him in the first place to even contemplating attacking them?
Greenland?
So now he's not attacking them any longer.
Will achieve because they are doing things that nobody thought even feasible to begin. We continue to embrace technology, not to shun it. When people are free to innovate, millions will live longer, happier, healthier lives. For 3 years now, America has shown the world that the path to a prosperous future begins with putting workers first, choosing growth, and freeing entrepreneurs to bring their dreams to life. For anyone who doubts what is possible in the future, we need only look at the towering achievements of the past. Only a few hundred miles from here are some of the great cities of Europe, teeming centers of commerce and culture. Each of them is full of reminders of what human drive and imagination can achieve. Centuries ago, at the time of the Renaissance, skilled craftsmen and laborers looked upwards and built the structures that still touch the human heart. To this day, some of the greatest structures in the world have been built hundreds of years ago. In Italy, the citizens once started construction on what would be a 140-year project, the Duomo of Florence. Incredible place. While the technology did not yet exist to complete their design, city fathers forged ahead anyway, certain that they would figure it out someday. These citizens of Florence did not accept limits to their high aspirations. And so the Great Dome was finally built. In France, another century-long project continues to hold such a grip on our hearts and our souls that even 800 years after its construction, when the Cathedral of Notre Dame was engulfed in flames last year, such a sad sight to watch, unbelievable sight, especially for those of us that considered it one of the great monuments and representing so many different things. The whole world grieved. Through her sanctuary now stands scorched and charred, and a sight that's hard to believe. When you got used to it, to look at it now, hard to believe. But we know that Notre Dame will be restored magnificently. The great bells will once again ring out for all to hear, giving glory to God and filling millions with wonder and awe. The cathedrals of Europe teach us to pursue big dreams, daring adventures, and unbridled ambitions. They urge us to consider not only what we build today, but what we will endure long after we are gone. They testify to the power of ordinary people to realize extraordinary achievements when united by a grand and noble purpose. So together we must go forward with confidence, determination, and vision. We must not be timid or meek or fearful, but instead we must boldly seize the day and embrace the moment. We have so many great leaders in this room, not only business leaders, but leaders of nations. And some are doing such a fantastic job. We work together very closely. We will draw strength from the glories of the past, and we will make greatness our common mission for the future. Together we will make our nations stronger, our countries safer, our culture richer, our people freer, and the world more beautiful than ever before. Above all else, we will forever be loyal to our workers, our citizens, and our families, the men and women who are the backbone of our economies, the heart of our communities, and the soul of our countries. Let us bring light to their lives one by one and empower them to light up the world. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless your countries, and God bless America. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Pastor.
Donald Trump.
No, Trump.
Pastor Trump.
I say Pastor Trump. You say Tinubu.
Trump.
The problem of all these Mina boys.
Trump.
You see all these Mina boys, they don't travel.
Na T now.
They don't travel.
So
okay, Trump na Tinubu.
so T na T. Me na
Trump
na T na T na T. Trump.
Okay.
Trump.
Okay. Trump na Tinubu.
T. T na me I know.
Okay.
So Trump can be this humble. So America is now humble. See, talk with level of humility.
What happened me that plenty? Wallahi, the plane had developed serious technical fault.
So America is not having a 100% perfect system.
There's never anything that is 100%.
No perfect system anywhere.
Nothing, not technology. No technology is beyond. They said the builder of the ship that sank.
Titanic.
The saving God will not sink.
Yes, will not sink the ship. Yes,
and it sank.
Yes,
it sank.
Go back.
And again, they told us
and
that
then when they were doing the they had the ceremony of film
festival,
film award.
Film award, yes.
In
France, not that of France. Okay.
In California.
Okay.
While somebody was praying that.
Okay. I remember now.
That even God is what something like that.
They said that they should vote their best this thing, and people they put God, put some other two people's name, and they voted. They said God is not this thing, and God showed them.
He burnt the
whole place down. He burnt the whole place. Showed himself to them.
The place sank now. The whole sank.
So it's to show you that you can never remove, and that's why even in mathematics there is always error, plus or minus.
Yeah.
Yes, there's always.
It's not 100%. That's why I told you yesterday. Parallelogram.
Say Baba.
Go ahead.
Baba. But Baba, right now with what happened, Baba, there's somebody asked a question. He said, "Has NATO outlived its relevance?"
No, they're still there. NATO cannot outlive its relevance. Don't you see how Trump turned down? Turned down.
Yeah, too.
He's not taking Greenland by force
anymore. Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And he said they gave it to Denmark. They want it back. But they cannot take it by force. So the NATO is still there. The Europeans and the Americans are still in the same page. And that's why whenever America is involved in anything, British will quickly join them. Notice how the Britain was joining, destroying Gaza.
Yes.
Britain brought equipment, killing Arabs.
How can you, Baba?
So.
Say, Baba. All right, away from that, Baba, let's get to some more headlines on our newspaper. As we have, Emir Sanusi begins lectures at Northwest University as law student. Yes, Mohammed Sanusi too. Emir of Kano has commenced lectures at Northwest University Kano as a 200-level law student. Sanusi joined other students for lectures on Tuesday, dressed in a black flowing apparel and white turban, as he sat quietly at the back of the class on a 3-seater following the session alongside other students. Baba, the Emir is going back to read law.
Is it not better for him?
Better,
yes. Executive joblessness.
Baba, Emir for class.
Oga, didn't IBB went back to Gomo College Bida and sat for his WAEC?
He did.
So what are you telling me?
Baba, you know, it's the concentration now of
which
the other students in the class.
They will concentrate. It only takes few days for them to familiarize and then it becomes normal.
You adapt to the system.
You'll adapt.
Okay.
Is it funny?
Baba, the thing is looking somehow. See you earlier.
This is one of the big problems we're facing. This
Exactly,
country.
Baba.
From the moment you set a standard in life and say,
classism.
okay, I cannot go back to where I'm coming from, or something changed because of the dynamics of life, you begin to go into problem. Baba, don't you see now? A politician that you know who was nobody yesterday, suddenly he became super rich, set a standard, and by the time he is leaving power, you pity him.
As they say, right?
You pity him because you have set a standard.
They say, "Kuma cheaper." Whatever he bought with free money, they say,
Kuma shiga na hali.
"Kuma dole shiga wani hali."
Dole, so they are setting standard.
Do you know? I don't know whether you know this man. I don't know. Because you are making a case, Apaya.
Yes.
You are making a very, very important issue. But you see, people don't want to be told blunt truth. People don't want to be told.
They don't want to hear the truth.
They don't want to know. They don't want to hear. They don't want to be confronted with the reality. Listen to this man.
All right.
I don't know whether it is the correct one.
Okay.
Ku ji tsoron Allah, ku kalli ƙasarku, ku kalli yankinku, ku kalli al'ummarku. Za ka samu a yanki ɗaya, a zone ɗaya, za ka iya samun state 3 ko 4 da duk state ɗin babu kamfani mai ƙarfi wadda za mutum 100 da su iya aiki a ciki. Haka ne man sagir. Jiha za ka samu jiha ba wani tsayayyen kamfanin da mutum 100 da su ci abinci a jikinsa. Jiha ta mutu ko bata mutu ba? Ta mutu. Ta mutu. Ku duba rashin tsaron al'ummarku, ku duba karayan tattalin arzikin al'ummarku, ku duba ci bayan al'ummarku. Duk lokacin da aka zo ƙididdigan jihohin da suka fi talauci a ƙasar, jihohinku ake kirgawa. To akan wannan wani ya zo ya baka mota? Akan wannan wani ya zo ya baka mashin ko a daidaita sau?
An baka mashin, an baka moto, an baka
because you are talking of empowerment.
An daidaita maka sau.
But Baba, what is the empowerment?
Wait, where are you going?
Mafi munin zalunci kuma akan hakkokin jama'a shine dukiyar al'umma. Domin idan barawo ne da zai yi fashi ko ya yi sata, watakila zai saci kayan mutum ɗaya ne ko ya ma mutum 10 ko 20 fashi. Idan ka saci 100 na jiha, duk ɗan jihar zai tsaya da kai ranar alkiyama. Duk ɗan jihar, idan dukiya ce ta ƙaramar hukuma kasata, wannan ƙaramar hukumar, duk ɗan ƙaramar hukumar zai tsaya neman hakkinsa akan karanan alkiyama. Kuma ka gane inda lissafin yake, duk wanda ka gan shi da matarsa a gida da iyalansa suna zaune, hatta ɗawainiyar da ake yi na gidan shi yake yi. Wani ɗan kasuwa ne, wani ma'aikaci ne, wani sana'a yake yi, wani noma yake yi. Masu gida za ka samu mutum ya fita ya je kasuwa ya nemo kuɗinsa ne, mallakarsa ne. Amma idan akwai wani hakki na matarsa da ya kamata ya sauke, ya ƙi ya sauke, zai walakanta ranar alkiyama. Kuɗinsa ne. To ina wadda ya rike kuɗinsu ba kuɗinsa ba.
Accountability.
Accountability,
Very,
Baba.
very important.
But Baba, the thing is, he talks about empowerment.
Don't tell me anything.
No, Baba, what I'm thinking, Baba.
Don't tell. If you are empowering few people, what about others? equity,
fairness,
and justice. Equity, fairness, and justice. I think we need to put an outsider. We'll eventually get somebody to come and talk to us. The pastor should come and tell us what is equity, fairness, and justice. And the mullah should come and tell us what is equity, fairness, and justice.
This is what politicians don't like to hear.
And then this is what is the bane of our development of underdevelopment. I'm talking of you don't have water. Coco.
First, akwai ne baka ga mutane da jarkoki da gorina ba, motocin mutane sai mutuwa yake yanzu nan.
Baba, my wife they want me now. No, you know, use past that one bucket too.
So thank God you have a wife that's even
no use past that one bucket to be
checkmate your usage of water. If you waste while even if you have money, you will not see it.
You see to buy with your money.
You don't know anything.
Our children will drink from polluted streams, and women will have to walk miles with jerry cans on their heads. Billions just vanish into the pockets of a corrupt elite. This is not governance. This is grand larceny. This is not good at all. And it cannot be well. We can't keep swallowing every rubbish they throw our way. You know, I've been thinking about this. In my mother tongue, the Kalabari language, we do not have a word for embezzle or loot. We have thief, furu. My mother's people say onyoshi, thief. And then I'm sure the Yorubas say ole and the Hausas barawubansa. That's what we have. And you see, when people are identified as thieves, there is a treatment for thieves where we come from in Africa. You name call them, you name shame them, and you make the community aware that these people are thieves. And you walk them around the community, and that stays on them and the rest of their family members. So today I'm very pained that we have found words to use to color thieves and make them look like they are important people. We have learned to give them front seats, and I think that is total madness. So today I'm very bitter and very angry. We're a country of over 200 million people. And then the people in offices, they are less than 1 million put together. So how can a minority group of people lord it over the majority of us, and all we do is keep quiet and act like we're helpless? So let me just go straight to the point. According to Budget 8, our budget has been padded with lies. 6.9 trillion padded over rubbish. Our national budget with questionable, often redundant projects. The one they call white elephants. I've never seen a white elephant before. Every elephant I have seen has been brown. What kind of government sits at a table of power, dips its filthy hands into the treasury, and serves itself a banquet of billions while millions of Nigerians can't afford a meal, a roof, or clean water? This Tinubu government unveiled a budget that should shake every conscience awake. 393 billion naira. Yes, you heard me. 393 billion naira to install 1,477 street lights. Hey God, where are the poles going? To heaven? What manner of light will come from that kind of work? Is it stone-studded diamonds? Will the bulbs bring forth diamond sparkles, or what exactly will this bulb pole? Is it going to heaven directly? Because really, it has to. It has to. 1,477 street lights. Please, how much is a 4-bedroom duplex in Lekki or any other highbrow part of a city in Nigeria? How much? Because you see, this one pole will cost 266 million naira for just one street light, one single one, not 1.5. They must be as tall as a Tower of Babel. I mean, if God got angry with the Tower of Babel, I have every right to be angry. See, if they no cause us, it remains small. It be like say them cause us, after them cause us, then pour water, pour oil, pour blood. If not, the way when some of us they behave, somebody go still come under this post. All right. Then cause us so. Then cause us. As if that is not enough insult. They added Jara to it. 114 billion naira for a mere 538 boreholes. Boreholes. You know, when I was growing up in the city of Port Harcourt, all we needed to do was just turn our taps and water will flow. It was from water board. Now we're not talking water board, we're talking boreholes. How deep is this boreholes going to be? They probably would be digging and searching for salt, or maybe, you know, since we're from oil producing country, maybe every borehole would come forth with oil or that. Like, I'm trying to think what kind of boreholes will cost this amount. See, I don't think a lot of the people who sit in those houses, the House of Assembly, House of Senate, House of Reps, I don't think those people are normal. They are mad. What is this? What exactly is this? For that amount, every home in Nigeria could be lit with solar panels. Twice over, 114 billion naira for 538 boreholes. Are those boreholes drilling into heaven itself, or maybe all the way down into hell? Or did they just carry with them the fountains of youth or the wisdom of old age? And like, for that money, the entire communities across Nigeria should have modern water systems, good sanitation, and proper health care. But no, our children will drink from polluted streams, and women will have to walk miles with jerry cans on their heads. Billions just vanish into the pockets of a corrupt elite. This is not governance. This is grand larceny. Only them go take loan, only them go pocket them, only them. The loan whether they collect will not know what they take as you as collateral. Only them. Only their night talks as they come out for subsidy, they don't make plenty money. Only their night talks say some of the money when Abacha been keep fast and they don't return. All this money then where then they go? Private pocket, no shindam, wicked witches. They fly for day, they fly for night. Not just get conscience to deal with anybody. Because you look, Nigerians, this vex when I vex, suppose all of us supposed to be vex and together from this my oracle waiting at the scene anger. Gonna tell me how much longer will we tolerate this madness? See, I never even talk finish. Now just light and water now I talk. Then let me tell you the one that is madness. 505 billion. Jesus. What kind of trouble be this? I take enter this country for 2,122 ICT projects. They call them projects. Big name wouldn't they take hide their criminality. ICT not be information communication technology, not be ICT. In shorthand, computer knowledge. Not be. You see people when even their ministers not sabi use the phones with their hand. Now let them go buy phone only 3 million, 4 million. Now let them not go fit use the phone, do any work when they're supposed to do. Every time only text and call. These same people not go fit even no say, then they sign contract online. Anything when be eat, then they forbid that. You don't try to go their website, nothing they their website. So which no project what they want to. Just so vague, empty words will not mean anything to anybody, meaningless, and according to them, they scatter around ministries. No shit. See, people just full everywhere they thief. Then the one wey wan break my heart into pieces say dem take 6.7 billion to empower titled men. Wey they call am chief traditional ruler wey Ndeze and Amainabo. Anyway, not be all the Amainabo dem dey thief. We know the ones who no go even near that their nonsense when dem dey talk. Is this to empower them or to disempower them? So that one governor go fit sit down for sorry and say, you don't be shaking your head like that. Oh, I know that small boy, na me make am chief, na me make am king. Is that what you people call empowerment? So that when he reach, una go gather all of them for one room, then they say, if una people no vote for us, we will comot you for seats. Because if that traditional ruler will be natural ruler, you not fit, na they not born you well. Na say una dey empower them. Oh yeah, how much una keep aside to empower youths and women? Those women, the ones one they like to keep on that rain to the clap for na the chair, more on the waka. How much una keep for them? Una never keep. We know na the plan. Market women they go soon come. I mean, like this is so crazily painful. Just picture this: a farmer in the north who has never seen a clean cup of water. A mother in the east whose child dies from waterborne disease. A trader in Lagos whose business is swallowed by darkness and insecurity. Yet, these leaders boast of phantom street lights and boreholes that exist only on paper and in bloated pockets of their cronies. This is not governance, I tell you. This is betrayal. Betrayal of a trust that is placed on them. Because leadership is not just a position, it is a trust. It is a call to service. But people hear me and hear me well. We may be acting helpless, but we cannot be helpless. And we are not helpless. If we do not speak, they will continue to steal more. And if we do not act, they will kill what is left of our nation and our humanity. It is time to speak up. It is time to use your voice. We all must rise. It is time to demand full transparency, every kobo accounted for. It is time to give them the proper African treatment for thieves. Enough of the divide and rule. That's what they have all been doing. So we stand together irrespective of our tribe, irrespective of our religion or our tongue, online, on the streets, in our communities, until those responsible are named, shamed, disgraced, and removed, and prosecuted by us. This is the oracle. My name is Hilda Dokubo, and the time for action is now.
Oh. Any comment?
It's self-explanatory.
Okay, let's move on. You're trading online. Are you trading online?
Not at all.
Because I saw you busy.
Not at all.
I know I saw you.
I was not trading.
What are you doing there?
News
I was posting the news.
Okay. I thought you are trading. We are now traders.
Baba, be pressure wakumare.
Oh.
You be pressure
Wani ma ya ji ya shiga ya lusi.
Ya za a yi ta fashe bacci yan jaye hujja sun kwashe kayan da ke ciki.
Bari tambaya sanar ka gara. Ko ta fashe.
Ai na ta fashe ba sai ka tambaye ta ba.
Za
ka sani ai. Za a ga alama. Ka ci gaba tafi to never break.
All right. So away from that, Baba, we have Enugu State recovers 1.828 billion naira from Suji Motors. Yes. Through the EFCC, the Enugu State government has recovered a total of 1.27 billion from Mr. Olasiji Bomi Ogundele, the CEO of Sujimoto Luxury, following investigations by EFCC into alleged diversion of funds meant for the construction of smart green schools in the state. They recovered some part of monies paid to the company for projects which were ostensibly abandoned or substantially unexecuted. Was formally handed over to the state government on Wednesday at the EFCC Enugu Zonal Office. Now, Baba, if we're having just one single individual, private individual for that matter, 1.27 billion. Baba, this money which is supposed to be injected back into the economy to build schools, to build hospitals. Now, this is not even the government. This is now an individual. And when people are saying it is not just the government that is having issue, even we the people within ourselves, we too, we they even do ourselves again, Baba.
Ask yourself, how many of his type are out there without being called to come and account? I saw the poster on Daily Trust. I saw Saleh Mamman, former minister of power, with Mambila issue on Iranians.
Yes.
I mean, I decided interest to contest for APC governor in Taraba State. So his own case is closed because he is identifying with APC now. You understand? If Malami will come and say, okay, I'm contesting for governor of APC, governor of KB State under APC, case closed. Adam Oshomole have already tell us the rule of the game. No matter your sin, join the APC, your sins are forgiven. So Saleh Mamman, with all the billions hanging on his neck, the Mambila project, his sins are forgiven because he has now identified interest to contest for AP. So how many of these people are out there, even in the National Assembly? Those who are having case with EFCC, the files are there. We are not the files are there, but nobody is asking because they are with the APC. So if you are saying EFCC, I don't even know what they are doing now because they will be celebrating this now.
It's everywhere.
Because the AFCC are not celebrating Yahya Bello because they said at least the AFCC boss here is able to take Yahya Bello to court.
The Yahya Bello is still in the
whether he has they got a judgment, whatever. Yahya Bello is still doing well now.
He's still in the government house. Somebody that is talking of coming out for the senatorial district, Kogi Central Senatorial District. Now, again, Mr. Paya, court issues arrest warrant against suspects linked to Bello Turji. I was interested in this case because just yesterday we remembered the Minister of State for Defense. And now the Federal High Court in Abuja on Wednesday issued a bench warrant for the arrest of 5 suspects linked to the notorious terrorist kingpin Bello Turji. Justice Emeka Nwite made the order after counsel for the federal government moved the oral application. The development followed the defendant's absence in court to stand trial. They are Musa Kamarawa, the same Musa Kamarawa who made those videos about the Minister of State, about Bello Turji, is involved in this. His name was mentioned here. There's Abubakar Ashim aka Dr. Samuel Chinedu and Lucky Chikuma.
As having linked to
the suspect, and the court has issued an arrest. Now I'm thinking, what is good for the goose is also good for the gander. If you are inviting Musa Kamarawa, it is also just normal for you to also invite the Minister of State, Bello Matawalle. In a reasonable society, I feel like he's supposed to even resign and present himself for investigation because these are serious allegations that are being leveled against him by this Musa Kamarawa. What do you think, Baba?
I'm fasting.
Baba?
I'm fasting.
And
because I'm fasting, if you not even to speak, it's part of fasting. I'm keeping my mouth shut. Go ahead. I'm watching you today.
See, Baba.
Don't go to me anymore.
Okay, all right. So away from that story, yes, let's get to some more stories on our newspaper. Let's take it straight to the Daily Trust newspapers. We have a Wiki appoint Sani Daura as SSA on our protocol, and we have inside FCT Community School where pupils sit on the floor. We have that where
support is there.
Yes. Also we have FCT Community decries lack of potable water. Same thing. I think it's a current pandemic. I think it is a current pandemic going around in the country currently. As we have a man allegedly rapes 12-year-old stepdaughter in Bayelsa. Subhanallah. That's bad. That's crazy. That's bad and crazy. Yes. Yes, away from that, Diazani appears before UK courts over alleged $100,000 bribe. Up till now,
police story.
up till that, they have not finished this particular case. And on LP crisis, court orders INEC to recognize Nenadi Usman leadership. Say, Baba.
After the ban, then you are coming back to say, okay, it's okay. But when Obi was there, they were fighting.
They were fighting, yes.
Like she's not recognized. But after
The
they don't
talisman.
even know that even Anadi too is living. All of them are abandoning.
Let
me try to
the obedient bar.
obedient. Let me call obedient.
They are recognizing the daddy. When the talisman, the talisman have left.
already.
Well, let me call obedient.
It's funny.
It's funny.
You know, Labour Party will all be doing.
Let me call obedient.
They will be having a macabre dance from now to end of 2027. You know, the real person who makes things goes around is out.
He's out already.
And it's out for good because he have finally found a place where he call home, where he can actually, achieve his dreams.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me see if I can get obedient.
All right.
Although he didn't have a full knowledge that
Calling. Yes.
But now that it's very funny. See, let me tell you, Billy, we have to be very careful in this country. Most people are the aim of affairs. You have to be very, very careful. Do not allow yourself to be used as a stooge.
But they are doing that now.
If you allow yourself to be used as a stooge, see, there is the dynamics of life. You cannot tell. It will, the table will turn around.
Yes, now.
And it will be chasing you.
Posterity will judge you.
Honestly. So, why don't you, own up to your...
Yes, open to your responsibility.
Yes, your integrity.
Your integrity, yeah.
Most of these people doing this as civil servants. As a civil servant, a career...
Civil servants.
I say,
Is INEC civil servants?
What?
Is INEC portal civil servants?
Baba...
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
This is Badegi Radio.
Yeah.
Mina.
Good morning. Yeah.
Obedient.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Morning. Then listen to this.
Yes. Good morning this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have this one on LP crisis, which says our court orders INEC to recognize Nenadi Usman leadership.
Sure.
What do you make of that?
What do you make of that?
Well, we have been on the Nenadi Usman and Abure issue for a very long time, and we believe that the courts have done the right thing. Although I think the court took the idea from INEC that refused to recognize the candidates for the local government election in Abuja coming up on 21st of February. INEC refused to give the code to Abure's candidates. And they told Abure that he is no longer the substantive chairman of Labour Party. So candidates from his camp cannot be given the code to register and run for election henceforth. So on the basis of that, I think the courts also took that into cognizance and then recognized the Nenadi, because the case has been sitting there for some time.
Let's make it easy. Of what good or benefit is this turnaround, order when Peter Obi have already left the Labour Party?
Yeah, we are looking at it that, okay, the people instigating this problem within Labour Party have found that, okay, Obi has gone, so they no longer have use for dividing the Labour Party organ, and they allow it be. Because they have already heard that Obi is not going to come back. Whatever that happens behind is not coming back. Nenadi that we are talking about is the leader of the coalition organ in Kaduna State.
So if I understand very clearly, the whole brouhaha in the Labour Party is all about Peter Obi.
It is about P2.
So now that Peter Obi have left the party, now nothing.
So the people financing that rubbish that Abure has been doing, I think they want to stop it. So they allow Labour Party be.
Mm-hmm. And what is the status? What's Nanadi next move?
Nanadi has already stepped her foot into ADC, but she's trying to free Labour Party and then hand it over to the
Labour Congress.
Labour Congress. That's the political group of Labour Congress. The political commission, the Nigerian Labour Congress Political Commission owns Labour Party. I think they are going to pick their thing and then nurture it to safety.
All right.
Now, let's assume Nanadi even hand it over to Aburi. You think there's going to be peace in?
There's nothing like handing over to Aburi.
But for instance, if she's leaving,
Aburi cannot automatically become a chairman. His tenure has expired.
And maybe a new election.
She said yesterday in the statement she released that she is going to organize the convention soon and then have substantive people in charge. You know, she's not going to run for office there because she's not qualified to run as long as she is the caretaker chairperson. So it's very clear that she wants to have a Labour Party that is indivisible and has come through the constitutional channel to put in place a national working committee before she leaves. That's her plan.
But one will ask that since she's now stepping her foot into the ADC, why don't she leave the Labour Party? Because many will think that she might want to install her own,
There is a completely new page to the. If you want me to open it up now, Labour Party has also written the Nigerian Labour Congress Political Commission also wrote to the courts asking that they should be joined in the suit, and it was accepted, and that Nenadi's own time has also elapsed, because she was given 1 year and the 1 year has gone, and now they are now asking the courts to also recognize that she should not be recognized by INEC. They want to take their thing on their own and then put in place a fresh National Working Committee and then organize the convention on their own. That is happening. I do know of that, but I don't want to go into that because it's a longer story to tell.
No, but finally, before you go, this thing is ringing bell to me. I don't know how you might perceive it. Now that we have some party who are actually waiting, they say they want to do coalition with the ADC while they remain what they are as their party. One could say probably Nanadi, knowing fully well that the Labour Party might, as the campaign progresses, want to do coalition with the ADC. So definitely she have to stay back to make sure that rightful people are being put in strategic position so that if the coalition is coming, they're going to give problem.
I think the coalition have already gone beyond trying to put people in place. The coalition is giving 60% to old ADC members and 40% to the new entrants. That is Labour Party, PDP, and some other. But this type of coalition is not the party organ that is coalescing. The individuals within the party that are doing this program, the coalition program. So I don't think it is going to be an official thing to tell Labour Party, for Labour Party to write to ADC about the coalition. The letters you have been seeing flying around has always been from the individual joining the ADC from a party. It has always been like that. There is no official letter from any of the parties. Like when Atiku joined, it was Atiku who wrote for himself, not PDP. El-Rufai from SDP, same thing.
And then what happened to the PDP, the remnants of the PDP? The faction of Kauran Bauchi.
There is stories coming from the grapevine that Kauran Bauchi and Benga Olawepo, along with this man, that they are all going to join the ADC.
What about the Oyo State governor?
Yes, I had.
Mentioned him.
Yes, they mentioned him too. But the issue is, PDP too was freed this week, I think around Tuesday or Wednesday or Monday. Yes. So they threw away Senator Ayan, who's
leadership.
Yes, they threw away. The court threw it away. So PDP too is well and running now. You know, I even saw the swagger with which the Tenimu Turaki entered his office. So confident.
So what happened to Wike? What happened to Wike?
Wike.
What happened to Wike and even our data's palace? You see under lock and key?
I think it is under lock and key. Wike is no longer in contention in APC or PDP. He's nowhere to be found. I've not even heard him in the news for some time now, closing to 10 days or thereabout. He's not been active in the news. And also, the ADC itself is free because David Mark has been recognized by the courts.
Yes.
So everything is going good for the opposition between Monday and as we speak today. So 4 days of glory, beautiful for the opposition in Nigeria.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Now,
Yes, sir.
this thing is saying,
Bye-bye.
it's not, are you not, Wicked has been silent. Someone saw that there was this when they say when the president came back, Wicked was conspicuously missing from the lineup that received the president at the airport. Very surprising. Very, very surprising. And he has been so quiet these days. Probably he might, come up with his independent, platform. He is not of the PDP now.
Hold on. Is he still the minister?
Top.
Is Wike still the minister of Federal Capital?
Top.
Should be.
Yes.
On paper,
on paper, he's the minister.
Yes,
but have you realized there was a demonstration in his office that they have not been paid?
I think they locked his office. They locked him out.
So where is Wike?
Top.
Is he back to Abuja yet? Is he back to Abuja?
But has he come to the office?
He has finished his tour now. Even before the president, he has finished his tour of 23 local government and returned back to Abuja. Even before the return of the president.
Let me ask again, Nakula Ahmed, the obedient, because they are very aware of whatever is cooking.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Uncle Ahmed. Hello,
sir.
Uncle Ahmed.
Sir.
Is Wike back to FCDA?
FCDA?
Yes. Is Wike back to the office?
I think he's in Abuja.
But is he in the office?
I'm not sure of him being in the office because I heard that he even changed his SSA on So and that does not speak well of his political machinery. I think he is in his machinery is in serious quagmire, and we are all listening and waiting to hear his next move. He has to have that news conference that he always tries to give to the public, so we know his position. And the president himself is back to the country. He has to address the Wike political situation.
Fracas between him and...
No, but
yes.
did Wike welcome the president?
Sir?
Did Wike welcome the president? Was in there?
He was not in the airport. He wasn't there.
Now, what is the situation of Fubara's impeachment?
Okay, I heard that he said the impeachment letter that was written to him, or was it notice, is a love letter, and that he is unshakable, that nothing can happen because the high, is it the high court or whichever court?
Yes, high court in the states.
Okay, they have put a stop to it. I think 7 days, and it's going to lapse by tomorrow, I think.
And is Fubara saying that even the members are not qualified because he just recognized them, but they have resigned previously?
Yeah, they did previously resign, and he is their boss because he's in APC and they are in APC. He is the leader of the party within the state. I do not see where they are going to be able to do this thing because the leader of the party within the state also have to give his blessings to the impeachment of the governor. And the governor is the leader of the party.
Okay.
I do not see how he's going to endorse his own impeachment.
Then where do you think Konkoso case is heading to?
Konkoso, I think he's now the new Maradona in Nigeria. He is talking from both sides of the mouth. He has said APC need to give him conditions, good conditions for him to join. And I also heard from the grapevine from a doctor friend that he's seriously discussing with ADC on the ground, to join ADC. The invitation the president extended to him is one thing that is in the public domain, but the things he is doing within the negotiation between him and ADC is very silent, very, very latent. Nobody is hearing about it, but it's going on, I heard.
But what about Abba? Where does Abba belong now?
Abba belongs to APC because I think he's only waiting for the go-ahead to to open up to, APC and join them. I think all the necessary, the processes have been put in place for him to join the party.
But there is no guarantee for second term.
I think he wants to guarantee himself. The problem is Tinubu, the president wants them to be in his party to guarantee his own coming second term, and also the governors are looking at Tinubu's own powers to help them propel them to the second term. So in Hausa, it's like, okay, and they are not all too sure of themselves. Tinubu is not sure; they too are not sure. You want me to help you, and I want you to help me. And the people that will decide, okay, I just read this morning that about 15,000 they are registering, updating their registration now in APC. So they are targeting 2.5 in Kaduna State. They've got 15,000 registrations for as we speak. Out of 2.5. I don't think this thing is working for them.
It's not. It's not. Thank you very much, Ogando. We want to appreciate you for your time.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank
you.
Yes.
All right, thank you for that one. You have anything to add?
Not really. Yesterday, I don't know, there are some people who actually visited the radio yesterday, and they are having some kind of, grudges, or should I say, they're having some complaint, and it's necessary that we have to say it because they have been coming here on, and it's about some people who are having issue with Ministry of Land in the states. Even though I think I was being called upon, and we've been following the thing, but they are becoming so. The situation is becoming somehow confusing. We don't know, and even though Baba have asked them to come on their own so that they will hear it from the fish's mouth. But for you listening out there, I think we are going to bring them probably if they are ready. Baba, we looking at that issue of that land I was telling, we're discussing.
Which one?
That issue of lands. You know, they came to the radio to come and see you. And,
you see, there are a lot of things going on. Intent, one thing. CFO is another thing.
Intent and CFO.
Intent is. I'm not a land specialist. What is intent? I don't know.
But
what is CFO? I don't know. But I know there are those, even within families, that would retract a document and take it out to be perfected in terms of ownership of land.
From the family?
Yes. Even your local government award can be stolen and be taken to the land to be perfected in somebody's name. It has happened. It is happening all over the country. See what is happening in Lagos. A lot of mansions being bulldozed. Your wife can take your paper and take it to land and have people within that area to turn your house to her personal property. I've seen it. But again, the problem is that if it's already a built-up area, that's where there's going to be push and pull. I'm going to contest it in the law courts.
Okay, Baba.
Especially if it becomes an issue after the death of the real owner.
Okay, Baba, look at this one now. You're talking about the different intents and CFO. A CFO
is something.
I know a CFO is signed by the governor, executive governor. Signed CFO, governor, and somebody is questioning it.
Excuse me, governor will be. The papers are come on his table. He's stressed. He's tired.
He's even reading through.
Does he read? He will not just sign. He will sign. He will sign. So I'm free. Probably he sit once in a week to sign. The criminality, the failure is not the governor. No. The failure are those who are cooking it. You want the governor to sign, find something, come.
As if you know what is exactly from the investigation we are doing now. That's exactly what is happening.
So
I know of a big land now in Brighter.
The governor will just put his own house in order.
Yes.
The governor must have special assistant on
On land matters.
Apart from the commissioner, the governor must have a special assistant in his office on land matters. And if that special assistant is crooked too, you play the governor out.
Okay. Confirm.
Are you now saying, because we are looking at the system, we are looking at the system.
Eating deep into the fabric of public service. It's not about 10%, 20%, 30%. It's about making governor doing things that are shameful. Okay, when those that are the murderers that were
pardoned. Pardon.
Do you think the governor on his own just decided to pardon them?
No.
Is that not a black history? Pardoning those who have committed murder, using your power to pardon a criminal of such magnitude, a killer, a murderer, butcher, who butchered fellow human beings. It's like a girl, Allah.
Subhanallah.
And the justice is within you. The prerogative of mercy is in you. Do you know the position of a governor? A governor is more powerful than the president. Because the governor writes in red. Do is done. The president will have to go through the courts. When Tinubu pardoned some, when Tinubu's signature was abused to pardon some drug dealers, criminals, murderers, and all sorts of characters, and people say no. Then they withdraw it. Probably they will now do it quietly until you see the person going about freely or change country. We will leave you, but you leave the country. But how long will you keep on running? Those that were freed to go back to their community near Amfani, people that were freed because of some subterranean influence that was used on the governor, and the governor probably didn't weigh the gravity of that prerogative
of mercy. for a murderer.
And some people are saying, no, the governor have right to forgive anybody.
Even murderer?
No matter the gravity. But there's supposed to be a council that will sit on the prerogative of mercy. A council, advisory council. It was the advisory council. But Allah, somebody killed somebody, murder somebody. The judge said he should die by hanging. And he's appealing the case. Then you say, non-procure. Do you know non-procure? Non-procure. You withdraw prosecution. And you tell him to go. Haba, tomorrow. Tomorrow, if the person that the killer is seen by those the relative of the person that was killed, won't they take the laws into their hand?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer.
But even if you are not a lawyer, wannan duk wanda zai ce governor have the right, the power. Wannan that is the high level of jahilci kace governor the power.
Governor have the right to pardon. But there is a committee that will look at it. But it's not the murderer.
That's what I'm saying. Not murderer.
But I did not see somebody that have been in the prison for over 10 years. You did not see somebody who was carried on parole on raiding at night that have been in the prison for over 15 years awaiting trial to pardon. You do not see people like this to pardon. It is murderers.
A criminal murderer.
Murderers.
After the judgment has been passed that this land belonged to them, they went with a surveyor with the court officials to install a beacon of the boundary. Then the other people now came and murdered them.
Baba, it is issue of land that brings about this killing. I am telling you, if care is not taken, I am not. Yes.
And if those, you know the danger. That's why you see, I'm telling you, I'm fasting, and my fasting is not to talk.
Yes, but Baba,
I'm here to talk, but I'm afraid even to talk.
Baba, we have to say this. It is issue of land that brought about this issue of Ampani.
Say, Baba.
I want to take holiday from talking.
Baba, problem go there.
A problem not there. How can you on earth free a murderer? On what pedestal of justice? Is it Quran? Is it the Bible?
Or the Constitution?
What do you call it? Talmud? Oh, I don't know. Am I correct? The Moses, the book of Moses, which even saying an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Tooth for a tooth, yes.
Read me the Moses law. The law of Moses.
The 10 Commandments.
The 10 Commandments of the Moses. That the Jews have adopted. Torah. Get me the law. Get me Torah. The 10 Commandments of the Moses that was given to you at the valley when he saw the Spirit of God.
Right.
You don't get them.
But they come. They come.
You cannot get 10 Commandments of the Moses for me.
It's coming, Baba.
With the standing computer in this place.
It's already coming, Baba. We are looking for the exact where it is listed, Baba. It says the 10 Commandments. We have I am the Lord thy God. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image. Thou shalt not take the name of thy Lord thy God in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Observe the Sabbath day. Honor thy father and thy mother. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not desire thy neighbor's house. Okay. I think, Baba, those are them there. I think, Baba, let's look for a more comprehensive one. Yes, a more comprehensive. It says that thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Honor thy father and thy mother. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery, and thou shalt not steal, Baba. That's
the eye for an eye.
Yes, that's what I want to check for, Baba. Yes. It is found amongst the in the Old Testament. Yes, it says
The Mosaic law.
Yes, the Mosaic law. Establishing the retributive justice, meaning an eye for an eye, in the Bible found in the Old Testament, Exodus, Leviticus, and Deuteronomy. Establish retributive justice, meaning punishment should fit the crime proportionally. E.g., an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, to prevent excessive vengeance, not authorize personal revenge. Basically, Baba. It says, in the book of Leviticus 24:17-22, an eye for an eye. Whoever takes a human life shall surely be put to death. Whoever takes an animal's life shall make it good, life for life. If anyone injures his neighbor, as he has done, it shall be done to him. Fracture for fracture, eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Whatever injury he has given a person shall be given to him.
So for justice to be done to good people of Gaba, there has to be mutilation to a mutilation, because they were being, not only they are being killed, they are being mutilated. Some sensitive part of their body were being taken away. So I think for justice to be done, you're not talking about pardon. You're talking about bringing them, murder them in the same way they murder these people. Make sure that their body is as well being mutilated. Some sensitive part of the body is removed. This will serve as a deterrent to those who may wish to tow their own part, and that will bring peace. So,
But the governor has already pardoned them. Actually, we have.
so I just had to sumana.
She did check,
You check,
Baba. Ba na.
Sai mu je wanda ya sake su.
Mr. Bayanan muke aka ce ba doke yara papiri ba.
Kuma aka ce
kuma aka za ka karbe su. An karbe su.
So you can just withdraw it.
You can withdraw yourself.
And yeah, withdraw in Nashi. That will now go back to those who were having their custody, who were the custodians of these criminals who have been sentenced to death. We ask them, where are the criminals?
But they have been relieved or the other.
Under whose order?
Governor.
Where are the papers?
Governor.
Where are the papers?
Governor signed.
They should show paper.
It's signed.
They will now go back to governor. This is your signature. You've signed that murderers should be released unconditionally.
And they say, I'm the governor. I have the power to release.
Then we show him. We bring the laws.
Which law?
We present Quran. We present
the Bible.
The Bible.
And they say it's not bounded by any of them.
Then we bring the Constitution.
The Constitution.
We bring you where
give you the power for prerogative of mercy.
On the murderer.
Conditionalities. The conditionalities
met.
Mercy. Check the conditionalities of the prerogative
of mercy
in Nigeria.
Does it include murderers? Because you have to establish
or terrorists.
Because you have to establish it.
Or Boko Haram.
And you know, Baba, before you came, that's a clip. We played the clip of Apostle Paul, where he's saying that when you ask too much question, you know, you will be treated more of an even criminal. Don't ask question.
That's why I say I'm fasting.
Oh.
That's why I'm fasting.
Okay, now I see the reason.
And I want you to travel to the village.
But before
I want to relocate to my village.
Before you have commenced the possible, we will bring it back. Or before you break the fast, we will have to commit you to some certain things. So one thing, because we are talking about this issue of Gaba now, if it has not happened, we wouldn't be overwhelming ourselves. So we have to subject it to one issue.
Okay, it says in Nigeria, the prerogative of mercy is a constitutional power vested in the president in section 175 and state governors in section 212 to grant pardons, commutations, or remissions of sentence to convicted persons, including those convicted of murder. While this power is broad, it is not absolute and is generally aimed at tempering justice with compassion in special cases. Key conditionalities includes constitutional requirements, which the president must consult with Council of State, and the state governors must consult with their state advisory council on the prerogative of mercy before exercising this power. Conviction requirements: mercy can only be granted to individuals who have been duly convicted of an offense. Applications must be made in writing, addressed to the chairman or secretary of the advisory council on the prerogative of mercy. The prerogative is intended for rare cases involving considerations of justice, humanity, and compassion. It is often used to address miscarriage of justice, rehabilitation, and for humanitarian reasons. Specific criteria for considerations at state level includes convicted young persons under the age of 18 to 21 years, then elderly persons above 17 years. Recommendations may come from the Nigerian Correctional Services, courts, public justice institutions, or even private individuals.
So, how do you apply this to Gaba murderers? Those who murder Gaba people.
Well, me first I would say,
Was there a state advisory council?
that is number one. If they are, where are the members?
Then
Let's show your endorsement.
Let's show the endorsement.
Yes.
Then who was, if there is no state advisory council, which individual
on what
put his
ground
name?
of pity?
Pity.
Of what
On what,
pity?
Of
somebody
mercy.
What somebody who kill somebody, butcher him, remove his organs. You are forgiving him. On what ground?
And that is why you have to return back to scripture books, because they say every literature harbor its own aphoria. This one now, you have a text that will deconstruct itself.
Okay, now what I'm saying, what prerogative of, what is the Islamic concept of mercy in a murder case?
Okay.
Ask Grok.
Yes, I think the Quran is clear about murder. It's clear about murder. When you kill, you take somebody's soul. Nobody has right. Nobody has power to take soul except God. When you
Check.
Yes.
What is the Quranic injunction on the murder?
On a murder, who a
And
murderer.
how can the murderer be forgiven?
It says, in Islamic law, the prerogative of mercy for murder belongs exclusively to the heirs of the victim, Wali al-Dam, not to the state or the head of state. While intentional murder is a heinous crime punishable by qisas, Sharia provides a structured mechanism for mercy that is highly encouraged. One, the rights of the victim's family. In Islamic criminal jurisprudence, murder is treated as a private wrong rather than a crime against the state. The nearest heir of the victim have the absolute discretion to demand qiyas or to grant a pardon. This pardon can be granted unconditionally or conditionally in exchange for blood money. Types of mercy. We have the full pardon, which the family forgive the murder completely, waiving the death penalty without any compensation. Then we have the diya, which is the blood money, where the family accepts financial compensation in lieu of the qiyas. While we have compromise, where the parties reach an out-of-court settlement. In the role of states, no power to pardon at all. Unlike Western common laws, where the crown or state can pardon a convict, the Islamic state cannot pardon a murderer against the will of the victim's heirs. The state's role is to ensure the legal process is followed and to carry out the sentence as decided by the heirs. If the heirs waive, the state may still impose a discretionary punishment such as imprisonment to ensure justice.
If you look at Constitution, the content, whatever, their source is from these scripture books, Quran, Bible. You understand? And from the point you shy away from the teachings or the lay down rules from the scripture books, that is the beginning of your failure. The scripture book is telling you that there is nothing like mercy or pardon for a murderer. And somebody is now, because you have gone to law school.
You are still not going to go down. Exception.
Exception.
Mercy.
Okay.
Exception.
Okay, so let's go ahead. We have public mischief. If the murderer is a habitual offender or commits murder as part of widespread mischief in the land, the states may override the family's pardon to maintain public safety. The pardon must be accepted by all legal heirs. If one of the heir refuses to forgive, qiyas may still be executed, depending on the school of the jurisprudence.
But in all, you whatever pardon the family.
Okay. This thing I've spoken for himself.
So
Let's
he can-
move
so
on.
he can-
Are you a lawyer?
I'm not a lawyer.
Are you a Sharia judge?
I'm not. I'm not.
The thing is, has spoken.
I'm not.
We cannot say the governor of the power. He have exercised his power. Ya rage shi da Allah.
Chicken.
Yes.
Chicken.
All right, Baba, our time is fast spent already.
Before
I think,
Baba's time, like I said, we are trying to avoid. Sometimes when we speak, we are trying to
But
avoid.
I'm not saying ya rage shi da Allah because he's going to account.
Yes, of course,
Definitely.
of course. Of course. Now, very quickly, Baba, sometimes we talk in order to avert a looming danger in future. I'm very much sorry I'm bringing you into this issue, Baba, with your fasting. Please.
I say I'm fasting.
I want to put it in post. What is happening in Mina now, particularly in Brighter, I foresee future because I'm investigating an issue. There is some individuals, mostly non-indigenous in the state now.
Buying lands.
Not even buying. They are involved in land racketeering.
Revoking the COFO.
As it is now, former provost of Niger State College of Education is having a land that he want to develop to make it a school. As it is now, they are now mutilating the land.
Who are those mutilating the land?
There are some group of evils. I have to be very much open.
So if they are mutilating
so
the land,
we are making it a point.
Approach the land department.
In fact, he has taken an action now.
He's
taking an action.
And what the ministry is saying?
It's still.
Does the people racketeering have agents within the ministry?
They should. It can't just be like that.
Smoke without fire.
Yes. So we are trying to avert a terrible situation that because of money, you talk about money. You collect money and set your town on fire. So please, the government of Niger State, we are now bringing this to you now to do something because there are a lot of issue of land racketeering. So people are having C of O. And you are now coming with another one. We're calling it intent. The one the governor is signing. Idan kana governor. When governor is signing, by respect national, kaiman kaba officer governor. Do when the signing. But I respect national.
Of allocations are revoked. COFOs are revoked. There are cases of COFOs revoked.
All right, on our Facebook page, we have Umar Dazmi saying Nigeria as a crime enterprise. 90% are victims of mass inhumanity to man. 90% are victims of religious indoctrination. 90% are inclined to greed. 90% are in a leadership position are sufficiently inclined to crime and commit crimes. Only 10% are innocent to the extent of their complacency. All right. Well, Mohammed Abubakar is saying a nice one. Thank you. Ali says, another Ramadan is coming. I hope the farmer governor will not come up with another unfulfilled promises. The last two fasting, first he said there will be feeding in every ward throughout the fasting period. In the last Ramadan, he said for every 10 days of the fasting period, trailers will distribute food, and now we see nothing. Now, which R&B, reggae, or blues we go? Yeah, now after the reggae, play the blues. So a blues. Yes, all right. Somebody has me says when a nation pardons its criminals faster than it rewards its heroes, it teaches the next generation that corruption is not a crime but a career. Hello, good morning this morning.
Good morning, Billy. Good morning, Smart Fire. Good morning, Baba.
Good morning.
Yes, my name is Naindachi.
All right, go ahead.
I was commending you guys for a job well done.
Yes.
Smart Fire.
Yes, and that's it.
Do you know the ko da tanki a nan dutsen kura da ke supply kusan rabin min ruwa akwai police secondary school so barayi sun sace amo kebu da ke supply ruwa tun last week na wannan transformer din kuma kaga yanzu dai ni da kai dai ba mu sa amfani amo kebu ba tsakani da Allah magana sunan mu gaskiya hukumar nefa in za ku ja ma'aikatan kunne ku ja ma'aikatan kunne zai yi wa ni a matsayina ba ne fa ba amfani amaki ba su suke irin wannan badakalan gaba daya yanzu ga yana ruwa na cika tankin nan wasu ba faya babu wutan da za a yi supply wannan ruwan saboda ba amoke ba transformer nawa ne amoke ba yanzu ana magana kusan rabin miliyan ne to na haka muna kira ga duk wanda ke da hali ya zai taimaki mutanen wannan community nan dutsen kura fara dukwai anguwan madara kusa sama.
All right.
Do what thank you, shake it up.
All right, thank you very much. We don't have much time, so we'll just 60 seconds, please, this morning. Ibrahim Danjuma says, good morning, People's Radio. Keep on doing the good job. This pastor is saying 100% truth. That is just it. Thank you. Hello, good morning this morning.
Good morning, Captain Dogo. Shababli. Good morning, Apaya. Baba, may Allah accept our ibadah.
Amen.
Inshallah, Baba, nide nanan zan fara campaign, even though without abin nan kana president din nan baba ai wanda ya kashe wani wanda ya cire mawa nanu za a cire hannu wanda ya zage wani shi ma za a zage baban shi in yanda ka zaga amma haka so saboda haka anybody that put on say made him pardon those people da azumin da baba yake Allah ya shi ibada ya kashe waɗannan. Thank you very much.
To Yankuri, all right, we have Ibrahim Saleh saying disclaimer. It has come to the attention of the Niger State Renewed Hope ambassadors that certain individuals or groups are falsely claiming to represent a so-called Renewed Hope World Development Program. The Niger States Renewed Hope ambassadors. All right, we'll not go do this thing for now. We're not going to pay for the advert. Here's a Princess Amina Mechibi saying, good morning, Niger State. Please keep up the good work, sir. Thank you. Lubabo Tume Basira, good morning to you too. He say, Mr. Apaya, I say, Apaya, did you see Teteli they shine? I say, Teteli they shine.
Now my head get talk with that too. Now my head get for Chuma. Don't worry, I'll get back to her.
All right, hello, good morning this morning. Assalamu alaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum.
We can hear you guys. Assalamu alaikum salam. Okay, if you call us, if you can hear us, just keep on talking. If we can't hear you, we'll cut the call. And if we can hear you, we'll keep the call connected. So Mohammed Hashim is on me saying, good morning to you all. We are so proud of you. Special salute to Mr. Apaya. Baba is a living legend. Exactly. Ngozi says, good morning to you all, dear best radio analysis. Thank you. Allah Jibelo Jatau Kushiri saying it is well. Exactly. Ruth Hassan says, good morning to you all. We are so proud of you. Special salute to Mr. Abba and Apaya. Keep on doing the great job. God bless Badegi Radio. Amen. While Yerima Asavi says, Trump, shameless president, which is putting eye on people, property. Okay. All right. Daniel Inameka says, good morning, I Chief Baba Badegi, Captain Dogo and Apaya. May God continue to protect all of you in Jesus' name. Amen. Badegi Radio, forward ever, backward never. Amen. Hello, good morning. Alaikum salam.
Good morning, my name is Abdul Kadir. I'm calling from Biton Kura.
All right, go ahead, Abdul Kadir.
I want to make a little contribution to this program of today.
All right, go ahead.
We know that democracy is a religion of those who worship God. That is why you see today, if somebody choose somebody, you will now find out that what are they calling the human rights now coming out to defend that person. That's why we are in a big mess. That's why there is no justice. No, there will never be. As far as we are practicing democracy, there will never be a peace. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Right. You're welcome. Thank you for that one. And Ibrahim Amici Mohammed says, good morning, People's Radio, my active Baba Apaya and my guy Dogo. Please let pure water producers have the fear of God and produce pure water for people, not just any water. Secondly, supermarkets in Mina Township should change their style of using calculator instead of automatic price teller machine. It's high time government agency look into this point. Abdurrahman El Shitu says, good morning everyone in the studio. The issue of light and water is something of concern, but the people saddled with the responsibility are turning a blind eye to it. I work in rural Nigeria, and all the villages I do visit, you would see that all the functioning boreholes is drilled by Turkish Islamic Foundation, even in the villages of prominent Niger politicians. Yes, that's true. I also go into the villages and I see these Turkish people, building mosques and at the same time doing borehole for the people of that community. So what is the government actually doing for its people? Question. Hello, good morning this morning.
Good morning. Baba, Nakwananku. Nakwana Paya. Sunana Unkulabe daga London Street nike magana. Baba, muka mun shiga wancan kullum na fada wannan abu a Nigeria nan kam. Abubuwa yake faruwa yaya ma za a ce ma mutum ya kashe mutum. Sai ka ce bai kashe mutum ba. Sai ka fita da shi ya je yana ai bare tuba kuma bai. Ya kamata mutum da ka kashe mutum, kai kamata kashe ka. Yanzu kuna mun preaching, akwai preaching kuka a cikin Quran da babu duka muna ji ai. Haka kuma yake. Amma why is it that me yasa mutum inda ya san shi mutum addini ne? Ko dan coci, ko dan Islamic, ko dan me yasa za a ce in mutum da kashe mutum wai a bar shi ya tafi. Duk duniya na da bai taba sai da Nigeria, duk duniya bai taba ji wani abu ba sai Nigeria.
All right.
So Allah ya kiyaye mu.
Thank you very much, Okulabai, for that one. We have Joseph Ochojeni saying, good morning, my good people of Badegi Radio, presenter Osman Apaya, Captain Dogo. Captain Dogo, from your first headline, you said federal government set for trial of 3,000 arrested bandits. Okay, after the trial to prison, after prison back to society, from there to where? A thief is also a thief. Federal government should act wisely. Thanks for your patience. Thank you. Abala Benue Tuge says, good morning, Baba Badegi Usman Apaya. Indeed, the governors are powerful. Even presidents fear them. An eye for an eye. Whoever kills should also die. But our justice system is compromised in such a way that justice are for the highest bidders. Justice for Gaba people, prerogative of mercy by the governor is not fair. An injustice of such are some of the reasons some places cannot have peace. Issues of land are issues that are not taken lightly. Our youth are planning a 10 million people march in support of Mr. Governor. It is their cash out period for them. We know they are doing it for self gains. We wish them well. Thank you. Watching you from Abuja. Thank you for that wonderful one. And Mr. Paya, your parting award on the program this morning.
Well, they say as you lay your bed, so you shall land on it.
Exactly.
You know how best you choose the people who lead you. Yes, that's what you're going to get back. You cannot say, that shuka dawa be masaraba. So that's how it is.
All right.
So open up, wise up.
All right, wise up. You heard that right from Mr. Paya. Make sure you open your eyes. The 5,000 naira they will give you, or the 2,000 naira that you are going to be giving, is something you use it to mortgage your future at the end of the day, and you use it to pay so much more at the end of the day. So do well. And again, we need to reorientate ourselves, because, like we said, we blame government a lot, but we the people, we self, we get our own problem. Because at the end of the day, Mr. Paya, my dad always tell me something. A society always gets the kind of leader that they deserve, because they are not going to remove somebody from outside. It is the same people within yourself that you find somebody to lead you. So if society is a bunch of honest people, definitely their leader will be an honest person. But if a society are a group of yahoo people, definitely the leader would also be a yahoo person. There is no two ways about it. So we serve as a people, we need to reorientate ourselves and do better. Yes. Until we come your way again tomorrow with another outstanding edition of the program. Please don't go nowhere, as up next the Badegi radio link is coming your way with Mr. Usman Apaya. Don't tell that down.